down, but that doesn't sound,
It sounds, like somebody put the wrong ramen in your bag. That's what it sounds like.
I'm back.
Welcome back!
And
My internet is like random.
to everyone listening, welcome to the Vomitorium. We're live. How's everyone doing today?
Live.
Define live.
Well, at least everyone on the
never mind.
internet were live. If you're a ghost, they can't tell the difference.
You didn't say alive.
If you're a ghost, you better still be doing your tasks. I'm just saying. I mean, oh, wait, we're not playing.
I can't do my task. My tasks are to sabotage. Good sir.
I see. Sorry, we had to force some Among Us humor into here. Sorry, it's
Yes, it was very
be like that
forced.
sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway,
I
I
don't think
am
my
your
name,
host,
so
Something is that
The
hard
Metal.
is pretty sus.
and joining me, I would say as normal, but we actually haven't ran this in a couple times. But the newer co-host, Marsupial, who is, I believe, currently above me on the screen, and we have returning guests, Duggernaut and Pataya. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing amazing. I don't look it, but I'm doing amazing.
Oh wait, people are listening.
Yeah, you asked a question. You gotta
I'm
answer.
dropping my glasses down, staring up over the rims to look into the camera. That's how well I'm doing.
I'll leave this anime Magane protagonist.
What?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, they did
That's been since long before anime.
Shit, I don't know where my glasses are. Oh well, whatever.
Anyway, so let's find a topic to talk about. I have some things I want to say, but if anybody's got something they want to bring up first, I always let them. Is there anything you guys want to talk about?
I don't know what you want to say.
Yeah, that.
Well, I want
You're
to
the
talk
host.
about
You gotta guide the
Genshin
conversation.
Impact. If you guys want to talk about anything first.
If we do talk about we'll talk about the things that are most annoying first.
Well, we could talk about them in any order that the conversation leads.
Okay, because while there are some really good things I love about Genshin, there are some things that are just super annoying.
Okay. Well, if we're going to talk about Genshin, let me first prime the subject, because a lot of people listening may have absolutely no idea what we're even talking about with this weird Chinese-sounding word. I don't. Marsupial might not.
Metal, are you sure we're live?
It says we're live on my end. Let me double check.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just not
yeah, I
getting
haven't got a
any video.
notification. It says I'm streaming. If for some reason it's not going through, I am recording it as well. So the Vomitorium will go on.
Where are you streaming it on?
Should be on all the platforms. I don't know why it's not going through though.
Was it youtube.com/I'mADemetal?
No. It's the
The
Vomitorium.
Vomitorium.
Yeah, I have it. We're live
TMTV.
right now. It's on the Vomitorium
okay.
is its own channel.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail.
No, that's fine. I have it live in front of us, but it looks like it's really far behind.
Well, that is a good delay, so.
Let's see. Yeah, it says we're live. Vomitorium 29, but it's
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's got our little funny
loading
little
screen.
pictures.
Yeah. Which has not been up for a few minutes now, which means it's pretty far behind.
Fair enough. I started streaming 13 minutes ago, so
Yeah,
it's probably a little far behind. Whatever, doesn't matter. Continue.
Yeah, whatever. Well, we'll be able to put it up regardless. So,
I'll keep an eye
even
out.
if people can't interact with us live, we'll still have our conversation going. Genshin Impact, for people who may not know, is a mobile. I'm gonna primarily say it's mobile because you can even tell that the console and PC versions are restricted based on the design for the mobile version. It's a mobile open world RPG whose entire design is basically aped off of Breath of the Wild, though I don't think it is a problem in the case of this game. because they do it very well. It is a gacha game where you have to draw characters to add to your party, switch them out, level them up independently, and you basically get to travel across the world dealing with this kind of interesting story. I think that's the easiest way to put it.
Yeah,
I personally enjoy it.
Yeah,
it does
I
that
enjoy
really
it a
good.
lot.
There are many things that I would say need updates, but it did just come out, so it's kind of neither here nor there when it comes to those. I just want to figure out why I can't play with my controller.
What are you playing on?
PC. I did it for. I was able to do it the first day, but ever since then I haven't been able to, and it is so frustrating.
And you went into the
binding.
settings because it does have a different drop down
Yep.
for keyboard
Yep.
and all that. Yeah.
Yep. And key bindings don't work, so you can't rebind keys.
Oof.
So I can't rebind my keypad for the game unless I rebind the keypad itself as opposed to the game to the keypad.
Well, for your controller, why don't you just join to key the actual key bindings to whatever button you want?
I tried DS for Windows also.
Why don't you use an input mapper?
Because the first time I used it, it worked. And it worked fine.
Yeah, and because
I
it
don't know
controls like Breath of the Wild, I understand why you might want to use a controller. I've been doing just fine with mouse and keyboard, though. I don't know, it feels natural to me.
If I could rebind the controls, it'd be different.
I've been playing on PS4, and the controller works. I mean, obviously the controller works there. It actually, it's pretty smooth on PS4. I'm kind of surprised.
It's smooth on phone.
Like, it doesn't feel like a phone game because I'm actually able to like control it with buttons. Like, I can't even imagine how you go about playing this, like dragging your finger on a fucking.
I've been doing
screen.
No, it's not bad. Like, it runs really well on phone, a lot better than expected.
Understandable.
But no, certain things should get added to the game, like auto scroll for text, so I don't have to keep clicking.
Yeah.
Just want to talk.
Especially for voice acted lines, like you'd expect as soon as the line to be done, you could put auto on and just go straight to the next line.
Nope.
I can't. I do believe the cross save runs really well.
I think that's only between PC and mobile, right?
Yeah, so it's all
PS4 is just kind of in its own world.
It's all one server, so we could play together. You just can't account link between PS4 and the other account.
Nah, okay.
Yeah, which I sent you my ID. I don't know if you added me or not.
Yeah, I'll when I get to like level 15 or whatever unlocks co-op, I'll be sure to add everyone.
Okay. Yeah, I'm already. I think I hit 20 before I stopped playing this morning.
Fucking loser! I mean,
I think I'm 18.
Oh yeah, I guess y'all been playing most of the day. I haven't.
I've been playing most of the
play
night. Yeah.
until controls bother me, and then
Now I got like far enough into the main story, and then it's like, oh hey, you're not allowed to progress to the story until you're level 10, and I'm like, really? Can't just let me do the story like a video game? Okay.
Actually, it's so easy to gain levels that it's not really a big issue.
I still have to agree with Forrest on this though, because while tutorial and stuff has been very minimal, and the biggest thing that ever throws me off of any game is mandatory tutorials. I cannot stand them. It has been frustrating where it's like, I'm in the middle of something. Why aren't you letting me finish what I'm doing just because you want to direct me over here?
Not to mention, like, if you're gonna rip off of something like Breath of the Wild, which is a game where it's like, once you're done with the really early tutorial, you can go fucking anywhere. Why would you, like, bottleneck story behind levels? Like, that, let me do my thing. Fuck off.
Yeah. I was exploring, because I've got a task to go to one of the statues of the 6 or the 7 or whatever.
God, anytime someone says task now, I'm just.
And I'm trying to get to it, and there's this big blue like Fortnite wall that I can't go through. And
Fortnite wall?
Storm Terror's lair.
Excuse me. It's
You mean
there.
like a force field?
Yeah,
basically.
like this big wall of wind that's just stopping you from progressing.
Yeah, but it's not like a small section, so that's why battle royale wall.
Fortnite wall. That's what we call a force field from now on.
Well, no, to me a force field isn't going to span the entire world. Kind of.
So it's like the invisible wall that we couldn't figure out how to skip in Wind Waker for a while.
It's like basically
Fortnite wall.
That's what it looked like. It's big, it's blue.
Yeah, that bothered me
damages you
too.
when you touch it.
Because I just ran around, I was trying to activate all the waypoints throughout the whole map, and there's this one section where you just can't get to it. I've gotten there now, because I'm about to fight that boss, but...
Is that the one up in the top left?
Yeah.
Or northwest? Okay, yeah. I wanted to go to get that one, but I guess I gotta progress in the story.
Yeah, it's Storm Terror's lair. It's like the climax or something like that for what's available.
That's the one I need to open then.
What kind of fucking name is Storm Terror?
Oh, I mean, he causes storms and he terrorizes.
His actual name is but Storm Terror is a lot cooler.
I know he has a real name, but it's just like, man, this dude's that's Storm Terror. Like,
I'm so tired of having to constantly log into Facebook on this fucking game.
Well, wait, in Genshin?
Yeah, because I connected with Facebook because it was easier.
Well,
but
go into the options and link username, and then you have a username and password that you can log in with. It's still the same account.
Hold on, because I gotta get into the fucking game first.
Well, apparently I can get $10 off my first Facebook Marketplace order. So,
you know what?
Can't wait to buy a $10 game
Diller, normally I think he's just talking shit. He says, I beat this game already. I got it before you regular plebs. And I think he's talking shit, but we haven't even mentioned wishes, and he says, I got unlimited wishes in a glitch. So either he went up and looked up something to talk shit real quick, so he actually sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Or for once, he actually is playing a game that I never expected him to play.
Wait, who is it?
He's a regular around here.
Hello, Mr. Regular.
I looked at your name, but I forgot.
It's Diller Draws, yeah.
Do I want to link it with a username or with an email?
I don't know what you want to link it with. But I've been enjoying it a lot. Marsupi, you enjoyed Breath of the Wild, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Have you seen this game around at all?
No, I haven't. So that's why I'm kind of staying quiet, because I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a mobile game.
And type in Genshin Impact, GENSHIN, and then Impact, like the song from that game that was awesome.
I am Impact.
And yeah.
But basically, it controls exactly like Breath of the Wild does. It's you climbing and stuff. I like that you don't stop climbing just because it's raining in this game.
That is nice. And also your weapons don't break.
Yes, that was the best thing.
Yeah. Which, for a gacha, is kind of weird, to be 100% honest.
Not really, because it has like the typical, and I know Force, you didn't like Dragalia, but it kind of does the weapon system the same as Dragalia does, where you like collect the materials, you collect multiples of the weapons, and you kind of like use the weapon to refine it to a better version.
Meow.
What I missed.
Yeah. I was just saying, the weapon system is kind of the same as how they do it in Dragalia, and that's kind of common for most gacha games in general. Where you get drops of the same weapon, you refine it, you upgrade the weapon individually.
It is a whole gacha. They do that in Grand Blue and a bunch of other games too.
Yeah.
Is it on Steam as well?
No, you have to download it through Mio. Mio? Is it Mio?
MiHoYo.
You have to
Mio.
download it through their site.
I'm not gonna try to pronounce that.
Or any of like the
But,
Chinese names like Li Wei.
But it's also on mobile.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mobile and PC and PS4.
Mobile, PC, PS4.
Yeah.
All cross-play.
All cross-play, but only PC and mobile are cross-linked. Which means they share the same account.
Yo, hold up.
I found
Wicked and spiritual successor. Why is this on everything except Switch?
What?
I don't know.
Euden Chronicle 100 Heroes. It's like a Suikoden spiritual successor, and it's like it kind of has like a Octopath style art. So it's like, why isn't this on Switch? It's on the Xbox Series X, the Xbox One, PS5, PS4, PC. But it's like
I'm sorry, but what is the Xbox Series X?
it's actually a lot smaller than I thought it was.
I believe you are calling it by the wrong name, sir.
I'm sorry, it's the Xbox X.
No, I'm sorry, sir, but that is still the wrong name.
X?
No, it's the Sex Box.
We've been making that joke for years. Decades, actually.
Yeah, but I still like that joke, and I'm still gonna make it.
Man,
It would have been worse if the Xbox had its original name and was the Direct Xbox, because then we would be calling it the Direct Sex Box.
Giggity.
Gig. Nah, Steven, Steven, you gotta stay alive for the next 64 PlayStations. Good luck with that.
Well, yeah, once we get there.
We're eventually gonna have PlayStation 69, and I'm sure you're going to be here for it.
If I'm not, my children's children.
We might have to, yeah. About 20
Come
years.
on.
I don't know if
alive.
Sony will still be a company.
That is
by
not
then.
a steep cliff for you to climb up around.
Did you kill Amber?
No, she won't fucking climb up the damn cliff like she's supposed to.
I like Amber.
Yo,
A lot of the characters are actually pretty fun. I hate, what's her name though? Paimon. I think Paimon can burn in hell.
I think Paimon was meant to be that way.
Yeah, she's like.
I think she's meant to be Navi-esque.
Yeah.
Navi's not that annoying.
The Zelda companion. I don't know what game you've been playing. Okay, you know what? She's more like 5.
Yeah, I would definitely more like,
That one would make sense. Thank God she's not telling me to recharge my battery. But then again, I don't think.
Can you imagine if you're playing on the phone and your phone goes under like 10%? It's like,
I kinda
hey,
wanna...
master, you should probably charge your fucking phone, you degenerate.
I kind of want to see it happen, to be honest.
That would be great, but no, my phone did drop under 10%. And they didn't say anything.
Damn shame.
Yeah.
Well,
this is how far the
thing
delay is, right? Dillard is just now responding to, did this fool ask Marsupial if he enjoyed a Zelda game? Which I was asking that rhetorically. Obviously, he enjoyed a Zelda game. Marsupial, like many of us here, is a Zelda guy.
Yeah.
Well, all of us here.
What to say? Yeah, we're all fairly. No, actually, I'm not. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about the Zelda series. I don't know anything about the Zelda. Wait, there's that shit. Whatever. Point is, shit. Never mind. I'm dropping that bit because I can't. I've got like 4 things
no follow-up
in the
for
shot
this.
that are Zelda related. I was going with what I learned in Legend of Zelda because I was just being a shit poster.
You're like that in almost every single one you're in.
Yeah, but that one actually took skill because me.
The real skill was what I learned in Mega Man.
It hurt.
When you got to do your voice acting.
Megarific.
No. The infamous cutscene.
Oh. If I made you, well, fine. Wow. That's a good question. I can't do it. I'm dehydrated. Stay hydrated, kids. I forgot a water bottle.
Well, I'm downloading it on multiple devices right now.
On multiple devices.
The phone will probably download first.
Yeah. Oh no, the phone will definitely download first.
It's smaller,
I
and
mean,
it doesn't seem to
I'm
have
getting
a
behind.
data cap. When I was trying to download the PC version, I paused and unpaused it a few times until I got like the highest download speed, but it would not go over like 2.5 megabits per second.
Yeah, I averaged like 1.25 or whatever. And then there was a lot of time where I was at 30 kilobytes.
Well, I don't know how big
or 300 rather.
the version is 2.3 gigs, and on the PC it's only 93 megs. So
That's for the
that's
download.
Mm-hmm.
going.
Yeah, that's for the installer,
Yeah.
not for the actual game.
Oh yeah,
It's
all,
like,
all phone games have that little. Once you have the app on your screen, you got to go through and download additional data, and that takes an hour or two.
It's like
5-6 gigs on the phone, and then it's like 11
Yeah.
on the PC and PlayStation.
But I have to say it looks amazing on the phone.
It does. Like, you can't even really tell the difference on the fact that your phone's like a smaller screen.
Oh yeah, I want to be able to set waypoints.
Oh, what do you mean?
That would be
Pins?
nice.
Like setting stands
Custom.
You can
fine
do
and
that.
all.
At least on PC,
But
I don't know how
if
you do it on the phone.
Well, you open up the map and you tap on it,
Yeah.
and it do a beacon like in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, you want a beacon.
'Cause-
Like, it does show up on your mini-map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want a beacon type thing because if I can't teleport to a waypoint, fine, because I have to unlock it. But I'd like to have some way of knowing which direction it is without having to constantly open the map.
Mm-hmm.
I also want an ice waifu because I've got 2 fire, but I want ice.
Yeah, both my ice
Yeah,
are guys right now.
Yep.
I like the ice guy that it gives you for free because he does that, teleports behind you, nothing person else get attack.
Yeah. He's
He's
pretty
got
good.
the eye,
He also
like he's
has
like
this,
inherited the eye patch is like proof that he's a real pirate.
yeah, I was
or
about to
whatever,
mention that. The eye patch
Okay,
thing.
okay, man. Okay.
This game has a good sense of humor. I've been enjoying it.
I like what's her name, Lisa, because she's just I think that's her name. The
Library
the Thunder
wife?
Yeah.
Witch.
Yep.
I like her.
Yeah, I like
um,
library waifu.
I
She
like
is the
her.
library waifu.
But it's
I
also kind of
believe
strange
police
because I think your
as well.
character. Well, we don't know what age you're supposed to be, but everybody treats you like you're a teenager, and you've got this older woman just like hitting on you. And it's probably even
Nonstop.
weirder
I mean-
because I
I
picked
mean,
a girl
alright.
character and she still hits on you.
I mean,
Yeah.
I went with on my Persona 5 runs. I dated the adults, so I'm with it. As an adult myself, I'm not trying to romance a fucking high schooler. So
Yeah, but
Well,
your
I mean, in
character's
the
a high
American
schooler.
version, they are at least 18.
wow.
So,
Well, that's good
except
news
for
for the
Futaba.
Wait, hold on. All of the not everyone in P5 is above 18. Are they?
Like, yeah, no Futaba.
Well, obviously not her, but no, I thought An was 17. 'Cause
Well,
one of my groups made a really big deal out of that because it's like a forum group.
you
And
live in Texas.
I mean, yeah, but we kind of go by the federal standard.
Oh, no, age of consent in Texas,
Okay, but not
With-
everyone in the group is in Texas.
parental consent. So,
We don't have to go all this deep.
Well, maybe
I'm
we should really
saying,
just talk about what's the age of consent in Japan.
It's like 13, I think.
it is 14 still.
Oh, it's 14.
I believe.
Oh, that's so much more mature than 13.
It is so much more.
Actually,
Japan is
that
wild.
could be a thing about Genshin.
Wild.
It's a Chinese game, so what's the age of consent in China? I think that's the important thing.
Do they even have laws?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
you
to.
can't have more than 2 children. Of course they have laws.
I know. I think yeah. You can't have more than one child.
You can't talk badly about
Winnie the
Supreme
Pooh?
Leader.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. Didn't he like ban Winnie the Pooh because he got tired of people calling him that?
Yes,
That's
yes,
sad.
he did. Winnie the Pooh is
That is
banned
actually-
in all of China.
That's a complex. That man really needs to go to therapy.
Well, I mean, what's therapy gonna do except tell him that he's right? Because
You know what? Yeah, true. If you question Winnie the Pooh, he'll send you to the. I don't want
the gulag. If the China market is what Tommy's going for, he sure as fuck does not act like it.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Well, unless it's the
new
Hong Kong
episode of
market.
South
I
Park
think
tonight.
Hong Kong likes us, just not mainland
wait.
China.
New episode of what?
New episode of South Park tonight. It is the quarantine special.
Yeah, I have to catch it
I'll
afterwards
watch the
because I'll be
recap.
It is
podcasting
an
during
hour.
it.
I don't remember what time it is. Supposed
7.
to be on, but
I think it's it's a 7.
It's really at 7. Comedy
Think so.
Central doing something at 7 o'clock.
That's what I heard. It might be like 7 like Pacific, so like 9 here. I don't know though. I don't watch Comedy Central anymore.
No, I just
I
catch it
don't
on
watch-
southpark.com after it's aired.
That's normally what I do, because then I don't have to really worry about too many commercials.
Okay, it's also 14 in China. Had to go and check that.
Is it
Oh.
14 in China?
Yeah. So for them, it might not be weird that Lisa's hitting on you.
Yeah.
I mean, true. But I mean, I see
mean,
it as more
for
like
me,
an Avatar thing. Like, I don't
For
care
me,
how
it's
old
not
I'm.
weird that Lisa's hitting on me. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Because my main character... That was weird, I heard myself. My main character's a chick, because I'd rather look at chicks running around.
That's why I picked the chick too.
I picked the guy character because it's like if I want to play as a girl,
Because you named yourself
that's
Link,
gonna be
that's why
like
you picked
the rest
guy
of my
character.
team, and I can just play with the other characters.
Well, I mean, that's understandable. But, like, we're playing with other characters anyway, so that's why I don't...
Yeah, I named my male character Link because I'm a piece of shit.
He come to town. He come to save
The Princess
Princess
Zelda.
Zelda. Ganon took her away, and now the children don't play.
Go on.
And that's all I'll... No, because otherwise we'll get copyright strikes.
No,
like
nobody
whoever
gives
the
a
fuck's that song.
Remember when
And I
everyone,
don't
remember when
remember
everyone
more
thought that
words.
was... And a lot of people used to think that was like fucking System of a Down doing that.
Yeah, what's it, Joe?
Yeah, I
Paimon,
seem to
believe,
remember
is the guy
believing
who
that
made it.
too.
It's just
I still-
what's it? Paimon just sounds a lot like Serge Tankian. That's why.
I still don't know the purpose of the fucking stamina system, because it doesn't really matter.
So is it online? Are you playing with other people?
So the
You
way it
can.
works is it's mostly a single player campaign, but it is always online. And once you hit level like rank 15, which is like your player level, you unlock co-op. And this is how the co-op works. I guess it's probably a good to break it down for anybody listening who might want to get into the game. Is it's almost complete co-op. You can do everything but story missions together, and because the items that you buy from shops are limited, like you can purchase a certain item so many times from a shop, you cannot use shops when you're in somebody else's town or world or whatever. You can't there's a lot of things you can't do. Something shops.
You know what you can do?
I actually sent this to
You can
Steven,
stare
I've got
at
the
other
list.
people's characters while they climb up giant rock.
Yeah, that is something you can do. Let me pull up the list. I sent it to Steven last time we were talking about this stuff, so it's in my messenger.
Yeah, I don't feel like grabbing my phone. I'm shooting balloons.
There you go. Things that you can and can't do in co-op. So, okay, things you can do. You can explore the open world with people. You can do the abyssal domains and the leyline outcrops, which are kind of like... The leyline outcrops are instances that pop up in the world. Like little challenges that you can do together.
They're the only thing that actually takes up any stamina, or what it's called something else.
Oh, you're talking about the resin. The natural resin, yeah.
Yeah, it's called natural resin instead of stamina, unless you're leveling it up and then it calls it stamina.
Yeah. Well, that's because you have actual stamina to your character. for when you're running and climbing and stuff. So they needed something else
Yeah.
for the name.
I guess I'm not paying enough attention to see it going up or anything.
What, that? Yeah, it goes up. Every time you...
Well, see the bar getting bigger. I haven't paid enough attention.
Yeah, I've actually
again,
gotten into my second bar now.
I don't know.
And it's kind of, it's like the Koroks, right? It's a mix between the Koroks and the shrine orbs that you get in Breath of the Wild. So you're going around and there's like these little glowing things scattered throughout the map. You're trying to collect them. Then you bring those back to the statues of the gods and worship the statue by donating these things. And it increases stamina. I believe you also get like health increase and stuff. There's like a few different things on the side. But it also gives you experience for your adventure rank. But that's how you get more climbing stamina, is by getting these little floating orbs scattered throughout the world and giving them to statues.
Basically.
Just similar to how you got in Breath of the Wild, because you can only increase your stamina at the Hylia statues.
Not
what
only
else?
that, you have an uneven amount. If you max one out, the other one can't get to an even number.
Yeah, that bothered me.
Not without glitches.
That always bothered
And
me.
I glitched it out because that was bothering the shit out of me.
You'd think they would have adjusted it in the whatchamacallit.
They added they added 4 orbs in one of the DLC things, but they didn't bother to finish the other 8 out, which is really dumb.
Oh, you can also do the daily
okay,
quests
cutscene.
together, the commissions. But I think that falls under anything that's not a story quest. And you could do hunts like monsters and bosses that are in the open world, but you cannot co-op Storm Terror, which I believe you can do like a recurring boss fight. Things you can't do. Get
If
story
it's
quests.
recurring, then might as well be able to do it
Yeah.
with friends. But oh well.
You
think
can't
so?
do the Spiral Abyss, which is basically a solo challenge that's floors. So it's kind of like the Cave of Ordeals or whatever.
So it's Bloody Palace.
Yeah. But you can... once you get a certain rank on a floor, you can permanently unlock to start on like the next floor or whatever. Because each floor is broken up into 3 chambers, and each chamber has 3 stars. And I think you have to get at least 6 stars per the 9 to permanently unlock the jump to the next floor or whatever.
Okay.
I like how you don't have to get another roll of a character to increase their ranking, their star ranking.
But if you do get another roll of a character, it gives you things for their constellation, because I got a roll for Lisa already.
Oh yeah, I rolled another Amber.
I haven't gotten any dupes yet.
I mean, the first 10 pull I did, I got duplicates. It was garbage, but they're weapons, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, weapon dupes are, there's nothing that's not going to stop weapon dupes, and it's a good thing.
Here's all the things you also can't do when in another player's world. You cannot pick up oculi, so those floating orb things I was talking about.
Yep.
You can't open chests, and you can't make offerings to any of the statues of the 7. But you may visit the statues to replenish your character's HP and stuff. But the host player can still do all these activities. It's actually really easy to hop into a game. There's not a lot of lag, so I'm guessing, if you really need to use the shops or do these things, you just return to your world real quick, warp to the shop you want to use, and then jump back into your friend's game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know, because I don't have a rank 15 yet.
Also, there's a thing called world levels, right? So with world levels, you once you get to a certain point, mine has already been increased to 1. Once you get to rank 20, it increases your world level to 1, and it increases the base level of all of the monsters in the world, including the bosses. And because of that, you can join a game of somebody who's a lower world level than you, but you can't join the game of somebody who's a higher world level than you. So, like, currently, none of you would be able to join my game, but I could join any of yours.
That's dumb.
Well, I mean, the enemies are going to be stronger if you're at world level. If your world level's higher, chances are you've increased the star ranking.
All right, let us have a challenge then.
Diller says they ain't letting me power level these noob friends, gay. Yeah, that's pretty much. But not really, though, because you don't actually really level your characters through combat. Like, they get a little bit, but all of your levels really come from the tomes that you get, like the scrolls and everything, and you kind of just, like, sacrifice them to the character, like you do in most gacha games. So it's not really like you'd be able to power level people by bringing them into your higher difficulty world anyway.
Alright, now I gotta find the third bird to do this thing that I have no earthly idea if it even matters right now. Unlock the teleport point.
But at rank 20, you also unlock a battle pass, which is also common in gachas and just about every game these days now. In which the things that you do every day start giving you points towards the battle pass and you get freebies. So that's kind of cool.
I love a free battle pass.
And obviously there's a second tier to the battle pass if you want to pay like $10 for it for each period. I ain't doing that.
Like, so far, the amount of enjoyment I have gotten out of this game.
Oh no, Marsupial is gone.
He died.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I've been enjoying this game a lot. Like, at some point, I wouldn't mind spending money on it to support the game, but I'm definitely not at that point.
Same,
yet.
actually.
I'm looking at some of the stuff, and like, I want to support them, but at the same time, like, the values are really skewed.
Yeah.
The thing about like supporting like gachas, if I could just like buy a character I like or I want for a reasonable fee, I'm with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to like buy
Yeah.
lottery tickets.
Well, like, my biggest problem with buying lottery tickets is that the lottery tickets are ridiculously fucking expensive.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, like, to get a full pull, you know, so to get a 10 stat pull, it's damn near like $20.
Well, what I like about this game, though, right? Because a lot of games do it where if you do a 10, you get like a guaranteed draw. This one doesn't do that. It's every 10th is a guaranteed draw.
Is it every 10?
Yeah, it's not when you pull 10, it's every 10th one.
Oh.
Well, I just like 10 pulls anyway.
Yeah. I do too. It always seems more worth your time, but you do the math too, and I think in this one, it is slightly cheaper to do a 10 draw than it would be to draw 10. I think the only game I've played where a 10 draw just really wasn't worth saving up for was Pokemon Masters, because you get no increased rate drop at the 10 draw.
Yeah.
And it costs exactly the same as doing 10 single draws.
Yeah.
Okay, when Pokemon does.
And when Pokemon, it's absurdly frustrating. I wanted to get holiday or summertime Steven Stone because reasons, and I didn't, regardless of how many pulls I did, and I was very not happy about it.
My luck with that game was actually pretty solid. Like, I think the last time I fucked with that game, like, I got Blaine and Ponyta, which is what I wanted, because Blaine is my favorite. And then a little after that, I got Chris and Totodile. Chris. Because, you know, Chris has been gone from the series since literally Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
They replaced her with fucking whatever her name is. Fucking, not Leaf, but,
No, that's whoever it was in, Soul Silver.
Lyra,
yeah.
And I just like Chris more because, you know, yeah.
But she had better style. Like, she actually looked like somebody who was ready for the cold.
I like the I like the name because it's like, you know, Crystal, blue hair. Like, I respect that. And then Lyra's just like, who are you? You're not even named after a color. Fuck off. Like,
I mean, Leaf's not really named after a color either.
yeah, but Leaf green, and then you had red, and it was a little weird because green already existed.
Yeah, it is
Yep.
weird, right? Because our green became blue here. So then, if you're not calling her Leaf, then it's like the blue and the green switch.
And then
Yeah, 'cause-
in Let's Go, they finally made green a thing because it was the original prototype female playable character that never happened.
Yeah.
I think she was in the manga, but I don't know. That was like literally like 25 years ago. I don't remember.
Well, you know, Yellow's best girl, so.
I don't even remember what
No,
Yellow looks like.
Yellow is a girl.
Yeah, Yellow
That
in
was
the
a
manga.
big surprise. when they
Wait, which one was?
revealed-
That's
Yellow?
manga only. Yeah, I
Yeah,
vaguely
yeah.
remember. Yeah, I remember.
Yellow was the
Yellow's the one
character
that always
who
wore the
actually
hat.
had a Pikachu that mattered in that series.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all
became
remember
a
what?
trainer because of Ash, or because of Red saving her from a Rattata or something.
Y'all remember when Poliwhirl was like a mascot?
Yeah.
I was just having this conversation with a friend today. Like, Poliwhirl was legit a mascot. Like, up there with Pikachu and Charizard.
Well, in Pokemon Adventures, Poliwhirl was the most important Pokemon, honestly. For a really
but it's like,
long time.
it's so strange, though, because, like, now Pikachu is still the mascot, Charizard is still everybody's favorite, Mewtwo is still relevant, but Poliwhirl just fucking died.
Yeah. Well, they were like
yeah,
throwing
I mean-
their hat out, trying in different ventures. Like, in the anime, it's going to be this, in the manga, it's going to be this, in the games, blah blah blah. But they tried several different ones, and Pikachu seemed to be the only one that really stuck. Because you also had
Fucking loser.
Meowth was an attempt at making another mascot,
Yeah,
and so was Jigglypuff. And Jigglypuff honestly is doing better with longevity than a lot of the other ones are, but Jigglypuff was
I'm glad
kind of
they're
supposed
finally
to be like
giving
the,
Eevee a chance.
Yeah. Eevee should have
Like,
always been
Eevee's
the
finally
mascot.
relevant.
Popularity is heavily in Japan.
I mean, okay.
I mean,
Eevee's better than
yeah.
Pikachu.
Yeah, but,
No,
like,
when I say Eevee, I
Tentacool
meant
is super
Jigglypuff.
popular in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to talk
Oh,
about
no,
why.
I love Eevee. It evolves into one of my favorites.
Same.
Yeah, I think
So which one's
everybody.
your favorite?
That's like the case, except it's just a
The
different
one that
Pokemon.
reflects the darkness of my soul.
Ah,
Yeah,
Jolteon.
Umbreon's the best, especially shiny Umbreon.
Oh, the blue. Oh.
It's such a small difference. Like, I hate the original shinies, or most of them.
Hey, look, I'm
It's
oddish,
such a
but instead of
small
blue, my body's green.
Or I'm Bulbasaur. Instead of green, my body is slightly more of a sickly color of green.
Yo, fuck shiny Espeon though. The whole thing just becomes lime ass green.
Shiny Espeon, I look like vomit.
Meanwhile, shiny Umbreon is just the goat.
I don't
What's
know.
funny
it's
is
such a small difference.
Charmander, right? Right, you go
Wait,
from
what?
like gold to black.
Yeah, I
Which,
think
mean, I like
yeah, there are a
Charizard,
few
but
Pokemon that like. It's weird because like okay, you know how Scyther and Scizor, like it goes from green to red, right?
And then it goes backwards.
Well,
For the shiny.
no, because shiny Scyther and shiny Scizor are both like weird green.
Well, shiny Scyther's got red arms or whatever.
Yeah, but it's still mostly like a greenish color.
Oh yeah.
And then Scizor just goes straight lime green.
yeah.
Meanwhile, Sudowoodo just looks like a turd. But I guess it looks like a turd anyway.
Yeah. Well,
It'd be like that.
it's fake wood. It's almost
Mhm.
like fake news.
No, I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
Were you expecting me to make some kind of erection pill joke?
More of a dildo joke, really. Like fake wood.
Well, I mean, yeah. I wonder what this shiny rock is. Can I hurt it?
Where did Marsupial go? He's
His
he's a co-host.
connection
He's
was
gotta
being
be-
bad. Everybody was
Is he
roboting.
Australian?
No,
Okay.
no, he's in
Why?
Phoenix.
Because he's because he's a marsupial, he's got to be Australian. You know,
I mean, either that or he's like a Crash Bandicoot fan. I was going to ask him if he was excited for Crash
exist?
4.
No, his icon's a wallaby.
But is he excited for
Wallaby
Crash
Way
4?
Sydney?
I mean, isn't most people excited for Crash 4? I don't know.
I'm not. I was never much of a Crash guy. I'm much more of a
wasn't much
Spyro
either.
guy.
Oh.
Like, I
But,
can
like,
respect and appreciate that Crash is a good game, but it's just not my
Oh
thing.
yeah, I like the games. It's just like, okay, I'm not too excited for Crash 4 once I found out that it was $60. Because it's like, I just bought 3 whole Crash games for $40.
Yeah.
And I have never spent $60 on a Crash game. Like, they've always been sub 60. So I'm like, this game better be godlike. But
Did you see
I'm also,
the trailer stuff or the commercials? They brought back the mascot.
wait, which mascot?
The guy in the Crash outfit.
Crash dude.
They brought him back.
Is it the same guy?
I don't know. I didn't bother to check it by looking old commercials, but it's definitely the same suit.
All right, I dig
that's
it.
pretty cool.
But no, like, I think the thing that bothers me a little bit about it, that made me a lot less hype, I guess, besides the digital pre-order exclusive shit, what is the this is something I want to talk about. Activision does this a lot. They did it with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 recently as well. What's the point of a demo if you have to buy the game to access the demo? Like, because this is a very specific memory I have that I feel a lot of people our age probably have, and that's our first introduction to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or Crash Bandicoot, even Spyro the Dragon, came from the demo discs.
Yeah.
Like, this was a very specific thing. If it weren't for those demos, I wouldn't have fucked with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I wouldn't have fucked with Crash Bandicoot. I probably eventually would have fucked with Spyro the Dragon. But, like, demos they didn't make the franchises, but they definitely helped cement the player base.
I'm gonna say they made the system. Because
so it's like,
yeah, you're competing against Sega.
Actually, yeah, like
Nintendo.
a lot of PS1 games definitely benefited from the PlayStation Underground demo discs. But like, what's the point of like having demos exclusive to people who already place a no refunds digital pre-order? Like, at that point, just give them the fucking game.
Yeah.
Because it's clearly ready. It's good. They could click a button and release it today, and it'd be ready. But like, I don't.
It's almost like they looked at early access on Steam, and they're like, "Hey, do you think we could get away with this shit with our demo system on like consoles and stuff?"
And it's just like, the whole point of a demo is to see if it's your kind of game. If you can't play the demo without already deciding, hey, I'm gonna commit money to this, y'all fucking suck. So that's another thing. It's like, I'm not really trying to support Activision right now because they're still pulling this shit. Like, fuck that. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying they're better than EA. They absolutely are not. But
well,
yeah.
I've had this like really, I wouldn't even say love-hate. This is mostly hate relationship with Activision for generations of games now. Like going way back, it's almost like regretful purchases. Like, man, Guitar Hero is really good, but I hate the fact that it's from Activision and stuff. But like every shitty ass licensed game for movies always came from Activision, and there's maybe one or two of them are ever good, like Spider-Man 2 or something like that. But
yeah, there are a lot of THQ movie or TV show tie-ins too.
Mm-hmm. Or like when Activision merged with Blizzard, I thought it was the worst thing that ever happened to Blizzard. And some of the effects for different series, it took longer to show, but almost everywhere you can see the effects of Activision now.
Because like Diablo 3 is fun now, but at launch it was a mess.
Yeah.
And then there was the auction house bullshit, and then there was Always Online, which is still there for the PC version, but I think that fucked with me more than anything else because at the time I had a laptop and really choppy Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I couldn't even play the fucking single player mode without wanting to fucking, shoot my laptop. But, I mean, now it's finally gotten to become a good game. And
Yeah.
if your internet sucks, play the console version. Diablo 4. Hey, remember when they announced that like 2 years ago, and then nothing? Or not even 2 years ago. Now remember Diablo Immortal? Hey, don't y'all have phones? Don't y'all have phones?
Thankfully.
Like, what happened to that?
And the thing
Did
is,
that fucking get canceled?
because phone games are fine. If they actually did something like Genshin Impact, right, and they told you it was going to be PC first, but hey, we managed to also get it to work on the phone, even if they made it for the phone first in the other direction, if you told people that, I think most people wouldn't have given a shit.
Because it's like, but then again, also Diablo Immortal, it looked like just like a
It looked
Diablo
like crap.
3. Like it was like a bad Diablo 3 because
Yeah.
you had like six of the classes and it didn't even look fun. But
It would be fun.
But like at the same time, like fuck it, I'd play a Diablo on my phone. I mean, I probably wouldn't love it, but I mean, it'd be good, waste time at work or something.
Yeah.
But like,
God, I love using Lisa in the rain.
oh man, I can only imagine. Yeah, because
It's
she.
so broken. Because everything's wet, including her.
Giggity. Well, alright, you beat me to it.
No, you said it.
Oh, another thing that
Yeah.
they started. EA kind of did it, but theirs I don't think was as malicious. They're just bad business people. But Activision
took
started
too many
this
cues
trend
from
of like
Activision.
buying out companies just to close them.
Yeah.
Like EA, they would buy a company out and then tell them what to do, which would make the game worse. So after the company that they bought out underperforms, they kill them off because they're too stupid to understand that you got to let them do what made them successful in the first place. But Activision, you can tell, was like intentionally buying things just to close them down.
Just like Starbucks and Tivana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still mad at that, by the way. Starbucks is the worst.
Cookie Dough's place is still open, or if they didn't survive either.
Wait, what?
Fuck. They replaced it with a Cookie Dough place thingy, remember?
Yeah, but I like my dragon fruit devotion.
Yes, but I wasn't talking about your dragon fruit devotion, you fucker. I was talking about the Cookie Dough place and wondering if they're still open.
Okay, hold up, sir. You a bitch.
You a
hoe, bitch.
I already said ho.
I
can't say hoe,
I am combining them, sir.
Dillard says
You
he
are
played
a hoe
Cold
bitch.
Borders demo to death and never bought it.
You
Well-
are a cunt waffle, sir.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Those are fighting words, good sir. I know where you live. I know where you sleep.
I pretend like I know where you live, but I could always go into work and find out where you live.
Ooh.
Aww. That's totally not using my power for my advantage.
Man, your employer watch this shit?
I don't
Hopefully
think
not.
so. Mike, do you watch
This
this
is definitely
shit?
not safe for work or employees who have.
I thought you meant at the hospital. Like,
I mean, I doubt you've been to the hospital.
I mean,
At least that one.
Yeah, but EMT places probably have like whole databases just in
No,
case they need it.
they don't.
No, you have to
No,
actually
I-
like request paperwork to be transferred over and stuff like
And
that.
we can't actually do that because we're,
With
no,
privacy
that'd be
laws
nice.
and stuff.
No, it'd make things a
Okay.
lot easier for those patients that come in that are uber drunk.
Now, if we had a nationalized healthcare service, that would have to be the case.
That would.
That would also probably be
But you know
horrible.
what? I'd rather have to go through the pain of typing everybody's name in
Oh shit, it's almost 7. Let
and
me
have a
check my
nationalized
server real quick.
healthcare system.
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing. I like, and looking into the statistics and long-term stuff, what they do in Australia with their public and private option actually is a really
Australia
good idea.
doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You're right.
Australia is a fantasy.
And the system actually looks like it'll sustain itself long-term, so I definitely would not mind at all if we had some type of public-private option like Australia.
As long as you don't force people to use the public system. If I want to pay to get better treatment, then let me fucking spend my money to get better treatment.
I just want healthcare. Can we like be one of those countries where like being a taxpayer like gives you healthcare? Because that's like the really cool thing that a lot of
Well, that's what I'm
countries
saying
do.
with the Australian
Very
one,
few
right?
people
So what?
So-
actually.
The way it works in
Qualify.
Australia, right, is they have a public option and a private option. So the public option is basically the taxes cover, it's the bare minimum. This is the standard everybody has to meet. And everyone has access to it. The private option, though, is you can forego it for better healthcare at more costly places that do the research and stuff. And a lot of this private stuff, instead of the people, you get like reductions on your taxes. And what you put into the private healthcare, all the taxes of those businesses go back into the public system. So still by getting your healthcare without any direct impotence to yourself, it goes into the system anyway. So private funds the public.
Money's stupid.
Yeah. But it's a very sustainable long-term system and everybody gets treated. But like, if you're stuck in the public, you have the same problem that almost every public healthcare service has with long wait times for kidney stones and things that aren't considered emergencies. And if you have the money, you can always just bypass it by going to a private clinic. It's actually a pretty good system.
I wish I had money. Money's cool.
What is money?
It's a miserable pile of secrets.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was, what is a man?
What's the difference these days? What is a man without his money?
I don't know.
Yo, not my buddy, guy.
That's your guy, pal.
I'm not your pal, friend.
Not your friend, fella.
Do you really think Canadians use the word fella?
Well, there's
They're
a
not
Canadian in the
Irish.
chat, but we're probably going to have to... actually, I think there's two in the chat right now. Wait quite a while for the delay to catch up with them. They could tell you if Canadians use the word fella.
Canadians aren't Irish. They don't use the word fella.
There are Irish Canadians out there.
If Amber wasn't moaning because she keeps getting hit, I'd give you a glare, but she keeps moaning and I keep getting distracted.
Yeah, some of those characters have very...
I respect the
sexual
honesty,
sound effects.
honestly.
Yeah.
The honesty, honestly?
Honestly. Yes.
God, one day I'll figure out how to use this damn ground powers.
Hold on, what's going on in your background? We got a big ass Borderlands thing. We got a Monokuma.
Sorry,
let's see.
we got a what?
A Monokuma.
I'm sorry, but that bear does not have overly large nipples.
Well, you know what?
Monokuma.
That's because it's being covered by something.
It's in a Toy Story
Oh, bucket.
bucket, yeah.
Oh, this
Apparently
fucking
Australia
Funko
is
Pops,
Canada,
man.
according
You're
to
better
the
than
chat.
this. Wait, where are those Oh, there they are. Fucking weeb figures that you found and didn't know what they were from.
I won them in Crane Games, Forrest.
I know. But
How the fuck
I remember
they
putting.
all-
I remember just. Does some Honey Nut Cheerios?
You know what's disappointing? I think
Yes,
we've talked
those
about
are
this,
Honey Nut
Steven.
Cheerios.
Is
That's some good shit.
even though Round One's got a lot of stuff from Japan, they don't have any of the good Crane games.
No, those are the Crane games.
But they don't have the good ones. I'm not talking about the
Those
operators.
are-
I'm talking about like the licensed properties and the prize pools and stuff like that.
Oh well, yeah, of course. They're not going to spend that money. You're expecting. I'm honestly surprised that they opened back up with quarantine rules.
No, Canada and Australia are actually very, very similar in many ways. Neither of them exist. Both of them.
Oh
are
no,
considered,
Canada
like-
exists.
No, Canada.
I think I've
doesn't
been
exist.
there.
It's imaginary.
No,
Australia-
Canada only exists in the Scott Pilgrim universe. Duh.
Yeah. You have to take a
Yeah, it's
subspace
the
highway to get
mysterious
there.
land of Toronto, Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't exist. It
Australia might be like a brother because it was a prison colony.
Femboy Australia.
Fanboy Australia.
Yeah, no, you can't use that word anymore.
I use whatever word I
Transmasculine
want.
Australia.
This is the Vomitorium.
It's transmasculine Australia.
Okay.
Sir.
So, barring that, Australia lost a war to like birds that can't even fly.
Yeah.
So, like,
How do you
mean-
lose to an army of emus?
like
That's
yeah,
what happens when you get rid of the public's guns. They can't defend themselves.
it was a military.
The military
Steven,
lost.
that doesn't-
They had guns.
That's
had
because
guns.
they didn't have Texas amounts of guns.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They didn't have America amounts of guns.
America.
Well, this was also like, when was this?
Fuck
Yeah.
Was this like
I don't know, I love the
late
set-
1800s, early 1900s or something like that? Like, the guns weren't necessarily that good back then.
I love the sad version of that song more than the upbeat one.
1932. Yeah.
Fuck
So, I mean,
Yeah.
by 1932, they did have guns that do resemble what we have now,
Come again to
but
save
they were still
the
very crude in that the
motherfucking
mechanisms would lock up onto
yeah.
themselves very easily. Like, revolvers would be out of time and everything like that.
No, see, and that's not entirely the most accurate. 'Cause during the Civil War, they had the Gatling gun bullshit.
Gatling guns.
Yeah, they had. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but it had a shit ton of barrels, and
It's a coconut
rotated
gun.
it,
It's a
and it
coconut
kept
gun.
going.
Yeah.
It didn't fire in spurts, but if it shot you, it would hurt.
Yeah, I bet.
I can't remember what it was called, but it was
Well, if you want to talk about, like,
on.
ancient guns, you go back to, like, the Revolutionary War, right? And they had the Puckle gun, which...
There it is. That's
yeah,
what
that's
it's
what you're
called.
talking. That was
Gun.
way before Civil War. That was
Well,
Revolution.
When
Yeah,
you see it, your butt starts to puckle.
Yeah, because it's like a flat line of just, like, barrels with a bunch of, like, hammers attached to it.
It's terrifying.
Man, I don't think there's a whole lot of activity going on in the server. That's a damn shame.
It is.
Yeah,
I'd
it looks
play
like all you
some
got is
remote
us.
Well, I guess we're stuck here for a while. Damn.
gun. Oh shit.
No, Tommy, you should join us. You should play Among Us, and you know.
You gonna buy me a
you know,
copy of the
just-
game?
You know
You
what?
can play it on phone.
Yeah, it's free on phone.
Yeah, I don't want to use my phone.
Well-
And Forrest said he might.
I mean, I'm broke right now. I literally have like $22 on my debit card.
I've got more than that, but that's because today was VA payday,
See, payday's on Friday. That's gonna be nice.
and tomorrow's work payday.
Ooh, man, look at
Yeah,
you,
it's good.
swimming
it's
in
gonna
money.
be nice,
give this
but-
man a copy of Among Us.
But all of my bills are going to be taking the majority of that money out.
All right, well, you can still give this man a copy of
I
Among
have-
Us.
No,
and
you're
play
the one
with us.
tell.
A $20 bill that I'm about to lose after this podcast because I have to be nice and buy my mom something to eat.
Well, I mean, you don't have to.
No, I
You
do.
could
She
use
had
any-
a hospital appointment earlier today, and she hasn't eaten all day.
Oh, well, in that case, I feel bad saying anything else. Then
Yeah.
continue.
She's going through rough times, but that she always is.
Understandable.
Ugh. But like I mean, I'd play the game if somebody gifted it to me, but it's not my cup of tea, you know. Genshin Impact, though, that's my cup of tea.
It is enjoyable. I wish I could adjust the volume more instead of
Whoa.
it being on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, yeah. You
Give me, like,
can
1 to
technically,
100.
but if you only care about the master volume.
Well, doing the master volume, I put it to 1, but I've had to put the rest of the stuff to 1 because of how fucking loud it is.
No, I was saying like the actual master volume on your computer. You could go into each program
Oh, yeah.
and change it.
Yeah, I did that. I stopped being that intensive.
Oh,
I just
shit.
do it from
The Animal Crossing update's live. Oops.
Yeah,
Forgot
it was
about
live early this morning. I got an email for it.
that. Oh, I guess I'll get it sometime later.
Yeah, I need to
And
go
for
update.
some reason, I still don't care.
I don't either, but I want a pumpkin patch.
Yeah, and
I
it's the
think it's
Scoopy update.
just. We played so much when it came out
Yeah.
that it kind of, you know.
Let's see. Is anyone active in the?
It was weird too, right? Because it happened later in New Leaf than it did for this one. But it's like with each Animal Crossing, I can spend less and less time in the game. It's still that I can spend a lot of time, but it's not like when Wild World came out, I probably dropped over 1,000 hours into that game.
I think the formula is definitely aging.
I don't know about that.
being-
I mean, we might be aging.
So, well, I mean, you know, it's still the same mechanic. There's no real anything to do if you've logged in and done your stuff for the week, kind of thing.
Well, one of my problems is that the villagers and everything just feel so lifeless. Like, they don't have as many distinct parts of their personality as they used to. It's almost like there's a personality type, which there's always been, like the jock, the old man, stuff like that. But instead of having, like, these minute differences between each person, it's almost like just copy and pasting a blank personality.
Yeah, they've got a lot of the same voice lines and all of that stuff. You can change their phrases and all of this stuff that makes them unique.
And I kind of miss that. Also, like, interaction with the villagers and everything is just kind of, like, not as fulfilling, right? It took forever before they even sent me my first, like, fetch quest or whatever. Because, you know, villagers used to be where you got all your quests. And sure, you've got, like, the daily stuff at the top and all that keeps resetting whenever you complete them. But, like, there's something fulfilling about doing stuff for the villagers and increasing your friendship with them. And it took forever until the first one even told me. I think I was maybe a week into the game. You hit a certain point in the friendship with them, and then they start sending you to do stuff. And even then, it's not that frequent.
Click, clack, click, clack.
Clicky clack down the track. It's lots and lots of trains. Big trains, small trains, fast trains, slow trains, even trains that blow through snow. Or whatever.
I
the
like
fuck they-
real fake doors.
It's like, I guess they ignore the chat with the long delay. It's not even necessarily ignoring the chat. It's just like...
Oh, I ignore the chat because I don't pay attention to it. That's
Well,
what
I kind of ignore the chat in general when we're doing this show because it's supposed to be a podcast. So I kind of have to, like, actually read out things unless the context can be said with the full reply for people listening to this later on. But yeah, with a delay this long, it's like, you could answer a question, but there's almost no point in interacting directly with something that you're expecting a reply back with. This is going to be like 3 minutes later.
for not interacting with the chat.
Yeah. And even, he brings it up too. I think he always ignores the chat. With this show, for the most part, it's minimal chat interaction. But, what were we getting on that? We were talking about Among Us. We actually have not ran a podcast since that game came out. So, Forrest, if you want to talk about that game.
Wait,
We
what
have
game?
And we'll
podcasts
interact.
for
Among
the
Us.
past 2 years.
Among Us. Oh man, I could go on all day about Among Us.
That
okay.
is technically news as far as the podcast goes.
Well, Well, actually, we have had many podcasts since the game came out. Because that game came out in 2018. But
Well, since
we're
everybody
just
started
now
playing
finding out
the
about
game.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like what's it called, like Town of Salem, like the town and mafia game, or like Werewolf, or it's one of those social deduction Danganronpa style games where we're just trying to people kill people and then you gotta figure out who did it. It sounds dumb and it looks.
Like
I mean,
shit.
it's a Newgrounds Flash game. I mean, it's bare bones basic, but it's really fun, especially in a Discord call because, like as long as you mute when you're supposed to, like when you're in a match, when you're not in an emergency meeting or whatever, that game has legit survival horror feel to it. Like it is kind of unnerving despite looking like fucking Teletubbies running around on a.
Oh yeah,
fucking
especially
space
because
station.
even though it's on a cooldown, if you guys don't even see the body to make an emergency call, the guy could technically just go around and kill everyone in between the next call.
Oh, hold on, my cat wants in, and I locked the door because it was getting annoying having her.
I think the thing that turns me off for the game in general is because it is like all of these group deduction games, and back in high school I played way too much like in-room Mafia. Because like the youth group I was in, everybody liked playing Mafia. It was something that happened all the time. So I think I'm kind of just burnt out on that type of game in general.
It is real. Like I've never really played that kind of genre all that much.
Yeah.
Like I played at parties like the fucking werewolf game, but I didn't really get it because it was just like not a whole lot of like gameplay. It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
But no, like I really like Among Us. It's a really fun game, but it's I try to play with randoms. God, don't, because randoms, they're either really stupid kids or meme lords, and because this game has like a huge memey population where everyone's just like, haha, you kind of sus, haha, and well like it can
like
be funny. It's like. It's funny, but like I am trying to win. I'm not like taking it like esports or anything, but it's like I don't know. I mean, I don't want to just throw it either.
Obviously, esports.
You're right. Rock paper scissors is the true Evo game. We need to have rock paper scissors Olympics.
Rock paper scissors Olympics.
Mm-hmm. It's a meta game because there's a split second where you can kind of fool the other player into thinking you're gonna throw a rock, but in reality you're gonna throw a paper.
I'd row Shambo Olympics.
No,
That way I can just kick in nets.
we already have Olympic kicking.
Yeah,
I'm sure at some point in time, if Idiocracy is a depiction of anything, of a prediction, there's probably going to be Olympic nut kicking sometime in the future.
Pretty sure they just call it the Pain Olympics.
Oh my god, the Pain Olympics. I did not want to have memories about that, thank you.
Don't mention it. I got this out of a loot, not a loot crate, but a BAM box.
What is it?
I was gonna do an unboxing video, but everything was stupid except this. It's
I mean, that's still kind of stars.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a stars badge.
I mean, it's still kind of stupid.
What? Listen, I'm a member of Stars.
Stars!
Yeah, you're probably gonna die because there's only like 3 members of Stars.
Well, we're
still
trying to play
alive.
Among Us, so of course I'm gonna fucking die.
And it's
Maybe if I were a member of Stars, maybe I could kill the imposter.
You're not really a member of
No.
Stars unless you have some big monster yelling stars at you.
basically.
Well, Steven can be the big monster.
Are you calling me fat?
Yes.
I mean,
Because I am now.
You weigh more than I do
Makes
now,
sense.
so
Yeah, I've weighed more than you for a couple months.
crazy.
It is.
No offense.
Now I still look thinner than you. I don't know how.
You
But
just
I do.
carry it
Because
differently.
my face has the It's because I don't have hair, you know. So
That's why I have the
it's got
beard,
the-
so you don't see the fat face.
Yeah.
And because it looks damn good.
It does. It's fun to stroke.
Giggity.
I knew it. I knew it.
You set it up, so why
I
would I
did.
not knock it
I
down?
did. Subconsciously, probably on purpose, but here we are.
So, yeah, okay. Subconsciously, quotation marks.
Yeah.
Man, I forgot. Among Us brought up another thing I wanted to talk about. But then we went into a tangent. I forgot what the hell it was.
Was it in chat?
No. I'm trying to think.
How both presidential candidates seem like imposters
Yeah?
and not crew members?
Yeah?
Yeah, but I can wind that back and say that about pretty much every president we've had since I've been alive. Let's see.
I don't know if my neighbors are banging on the ceiling or
Giggity.
Maybe they're dancing on the
knocking
ceiling.
something.
Like they're just upside down dancing on the ceiling.
Hold on.
What's gonna bother me when I try to remember what I want to talk about? Something worth discussing. Something new.
Oh, that's
Oh!
super specific.
You said Newgrounds Flash game. And Alien Hominid is coming back. And I'm excited.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
I love
Really?
Alien Hominid. Yes, it's a sequel. Alien Hominid Invasion. And even yeah, it was what was the trailer? It goes back it's pre-E3. I think it was PAX, like when because remember they did online digital PAX, right?
Yeah.
It was
Still haven't gotten our E3 Nintendo Direct.
yeah.
It's okay, we're getting a new Smash character tomorrow, which, speaking of which,
Oh, are we?
If it's not
prediction.
Travis Touchdown, I'm gonna be upset.
it's 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Yeah.
I'll
Really?
be very
9 a.m.
upset if it's
Central.
not Travis
Smash or is it-
Touchdown.
It is a 3-minute video showing the next Smash character, yes. How did you not see that?
I've
got
been
an email.
asleep.
Understandable. Oh, what, you don't dream about Smash Brothers? God, I mean, look at you.
I don't dream
Fucking-
at all.
Fucking fake nerd.
I have played Smash. Yeah,
Yes?
not near as much as I was hoping I would, but
Yo, let's play some Smash.
fuck
Not
no.
like tonight, but like, I don't know. Hey, how about instead of like, because, you know, a lot of your Vomitorium people are dipping, how about we sometimes rebrand the Vomitorium or like this into like a video game stream?
Oh, yeah, we
like
can
why
totally
not
do
like
that.
play Smash together?
I
That'd be
have to
fun.
go and renew my Nintendo Network. I haven't bothered to do that in a while.
Oh, mine's
Part of that
not.
was intentionally because I was working on a manga for the Tezuka manga
Alright.
contest like all summer, and it's like if I don't pay for it, that's like one less thing that can distract me.
I
I'm
can't
gonna-
wait. Speaking of Nintendo Online,
Yeah.
I really want to play the Mario 30.
Oh yeah, the
Or
35,
Mario 35?
the battle royale.
because like that honestly looks like it's way more fun than it has any right to be.
I can't believe Nintendo shut down a 100-man Super Mario Brothers Battle Royale to replace it with a 35-man one. You fucking fucks. Like, y'all just took out 65 fucking people.
Yeah,
Unite and ambition is to be steadfast and immovable
Hacks.
for all time.
The fucking hacks.
the thing is like
Well, I mean,
as much as I enjoy this stuff,
it's a copyright thing. Like, you
Yeah.
gotta protect your
I
property.
mean, it's like how they canceled AM2R,
well,
or they
It's actually
they
something
cease and
I've been
desist
wanting
it,
to talk
and then they
about.
put out their own Metroid 2 remake, but it was bad. Because I don't know why they had to shoehorn fucking Ridley into the end.
'Cause
Ridley
one
wasn't
thing
part
you-
of that game.
one thing you could do is you could always hire on and officially license these things out if you think they're good.
Sega,
Yeah, well, be like saying.
and that's literally what saved Sonic.
But at the same time, as much as I
Forfeitures
enjoy
only
these
doing that.
games, you know, even growing up on Newgrounds and playing a lot of people's fan stuff anyway, before a lot of these big mods and fully fleshed out games came out, I actually really don't have any sympathy for the people who get their stuff shut down, no matter how much. Like, you guys heard about the big story recently where there was a dude who was working on a Princess Peach porn game for like 8 years and Nintendo recently shut it down.
I mean, I want to know what was taking him 8 years to do that. Because, like, man, that must have been some VR shit.
Yeah, or if you're, like, you might be a big dedicated fan, sure, but if you have 8 years of your time to spend on something, you could use some of that time making an original property where you don't have to worry about a company.
Yeah, just make your own waifu. Just like, you know, why settle for Peach? Not even Daisy? The fuck?
I know, Daisy's best girl.
Like Peach? No.
You want to be slamming in the middle of it and just hear her say like, "Hi, I'm Daisy" as she comes.
I mean, I never thought I'd hear you say something like that. Because you're always so... Oh, hi.
Was
But...
really supposed to stand here?
No, Tommy, that's like... I've never heard you say something like that.
Do you not pay attention to?
Oh, dude, I am
95%
actually
of
probably like the
things
most
he
perverted person in this whole group.
Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. I guarantee you're not. You might have you might have
guarantee
Buckbeak.
he is.
That's because you are like by far the most like vanilla person in this call. Like,
ambition.
I mean, I'm not arguing with that, but I've seen the kind of crap he talks about and looks up while you guys are not around him. He lives in my house. I know the kind of crap he's up to.
Ooh. Well, you know what? I've already incriminated myself just fine into what I've learned in quarantine. So,
Also, apparently that was a stroke of Tommy's luck that I popped in just in time to like back him up for that.
Is that really the kind of thing you want to be back up for?
Yeah, that phrasing needs to be worked on.
Sounds very
it doesn't
Irish, a
make all
stroke
that.
of luck.
Definitely don't want to be stroking Tommy's anything.
I was
Much
talking
less
about
luck.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if you are the most perverted person in this call, which is pretty impressive because Steven and I are we're degenerates.
Oh yeah, I know. I've spent, especially with Steven, we've spent a lot of time saying very.
I just hide my power level. Steven doesn't.
If you got a huge power level, why hide it?
Oh no,
I mean,
clearly if Forrest is surprised, I'm always hiding my power level.
I mean, yeah, I just, quarantine's got us all fucked up right now.
See, it hasn't really bothered me at all, but that's because nothing's changed.
That's because the status quo is the same for you.
Yeah, literally nothing's changed.
I miss my my friends over the course of this this quarantine.
Fuck buddies?
Yes.
Okay, you can say fuck buddies.
Maybe you had a bullet over here trying to call Smash a fake fighting game for babies.
I mean, it is. It's fun for all ages.
Yeah.
But like, if you're gonna take Ultimate competitively, like, please do yourself a favor and like play another fighting game.
Fucking seriously.
Like, I'm fucking Leffen was over there like tweeting about how streaming Ultimate is more stressful than like working full time at McDonald's. Like, bro,
no, Leffen's an idiot though.
Leffen, you can't go around saying shit like that. Like,
Leffen is notorious for bad takes.
Yeah, but it's like, man, I'd rather be flipping burgers than streaming Smash Brothers Ultimate. Well, okay, first of all, you don't have to stream Smash Brothers Ultimate. Like, you can stream other things.
He could stream Dragon Ball Fighters, who he's a top player in.
But listen, it's weird because he's good at fighting games, but he's not a good personality.
Yeah.
Like, he can't like entertain. The main reason you'd watch him stream is to watch his skill on Showcase. So it's like he couldn't get away with like streaming like Among Us or whatever games.
Yeah, he has to stream a game he's good at. That has
because like Among Us is like Among Us, you have to be funny and entertaining and captivating, and he is none of those things. So, and I mean, I guess you could turn Among Us into like some kind of lame esport, but
that could be very interesting if you got a bunch of people like that and watch them do it. But that'd be the only reason you're tuning into that.
I watched a video from Alpha Rad, I think this morning or yesterday. It was like how to always win in Among Us, not clickbait. And it's kind of funny because it works out. He was like, because you can, there's a dead chat, Steven?
Yeah.
Like only dead people can still see living people chat. So how he did it was like, hey, dead person, if it was green, leave the room. And then they'd leave the room, and then they'd know.
Being cheating bitches.
It's not technically cheating. You're not using a trainer or anything. It's actually well within the.
It kind of spoils the
game.
point of the game, though.
It does. But that's how you would turn it into esports, or to be lame about it, you just had to win. And it's funny the first time. I mean, if you keep doing it, it's gonna get old. But
also then you have people like
funny.
me. If I was in there, I'd be doing things intentionally to fuck with people.
Yeah, I mean that's the point.
Just in general,
well,
even to fuck with my own team.
Oh yeah, I do that too sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, like the first time one of the first times I played with people, like, man, why do I have a kill button here? But I was a crew.
Yeah.
So I got voted off really quickly, but it's like, y'all played yourself. In retrospect, it's probably not as funny, but it was pretty funny when it happened. I don't know. Like the game's fucking fun. It just don't take it seriously. That's the most important thing. If you take a game like that seriously, then you are I got nothing for you. You might think Smash is a fighting game. So
well, the thing is too is like Smash does have one of the highest difficulty curves at the higher level. And you even get that from like some of the pros of other games saying that they can jump between games, but they just can't jump into Smash. Because it really is a different game than everything else.
Well, that's part of the reason why I like watching Alpharad, because a lot of his Smash videos like has like custom stages and items and bullshit going on, and that's how I prefer to play Smash.
How can I troll?
Like everyone playing Smash, but like
I prefer items on.
I do too. I prefer all the shit on, like items, hazards, unless it's depending on the stage. Some stages hazards need to not be on because some of that's bullshit, like 75M and shit like that. Like, nah.
My thing is, I don't like anything in between. I either want everything off or everything on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of my friends, like one of my friends, she has this weird preferred moveset where it's like stamina, but it's hidden, and so it's like you never know how. I mean, you can generally have an idea of how close you are to winning, but I mean, it's like kind of weird. I don't mind that. She doesn't like items on, and then there's some people who have to have like only the stupid items on, but all the fair and balanced items off. But depending on what you're doing,
it's stupid in this game though that it is fair and balanced. Like there's so many items that just kill people out of nowhere now.
Yeah, there's my least favorite item to this day is the Gust Bellows.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking hate that item.
Like, if this was back in Brawl, I would have some really legitimate reasons for turning certain items off because there was such a huge discrepancy between items.
Yeah.
But now everything is so broken that it can be fun.
I do wish that you could turn off certain Pokemon and assist trophies, because you can finally, guarantee which one you're going to get in training, which is good for, like, CMVs, I guess. But, like, I'd like to be able to turn off the dumb Pokemon. Or, like, I think Goldeen can still show up out of a Master Ball, and that's stupid.
That is pretty dumb.
And, like, if I want Master Balls on, I want Chaos. I don't want fucking Goldeen splashing around like a piece of shit. Also, that should totally be Magikarp and not Goldeen, but I digress. But no, we should absolutely play Smash Brothers at one point or another. Like, I don't know, maybe... I mean, personally, I'm okay with doing it in person. Because, I mean, y'all don't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
And, well, I know Buck does. He works at, Target. But,
yeah,
like,
I
didn't really want to, like...
He's
It doesn't
talked
matter
about
if
it
you
on
say it
stream
out loud.
before.
You literally like name drop our cities in your story. But like
I
trust
only
y'all.
drop things that have already been publicly said. Okay, I keep a
I
keep
deal
a
with a
record.
lot of stupid people and a lot of sick people.
Yeah, but
So, I didn't go to my dad. I didn't go to my house for my dad's birthday because I didn't want to, take the possibility. of getting
how long
sick.
ago was that?
A month ago. A little over a month and a half.
Your parents doing all right?
Yeah, they're doing good.
How's your brother?
He lives in Arlington now.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Don't know where.
cause he graduated, right?
Nope.
Oh, he's still in college.
Yep.
What year?
No earthly idea.
Understandable.
I think he restarted.
Oh, okay.
What do I
See-
have to do on this fucking spot?
I haven't seen him in a minute either.
Steadfast and immovable for all time. Am I supposed to just stand here?
I would actually prefer to play Smash in person because that means I could put off renewing Nintendo Network even longer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind hosting a small thing here.
Did
I mean,
We could even stream it. I have a
Did,
an Elgato. And
oh,
everything.
I
There we
do
go.
too.
I don't. So there you go. I don't have to be at one of your houses then. Unless you
No,
want to
dude,
bring
I've
it
got
here.
a Elgato laptop. I could just bring it in, plug it in, and we could do everything mobile.
That works. I mean,
Yeah.
I've got a pretty expansive space in here. So
Yeah.
I mean, like this is the office. So I've got like couch and
Did Nintendo put anything down or say anything about, like, give any hints for the new character?
Nope. nothing.
They
No,
just said
just basically
tune
a stylized screen saying that the next one will be announced.
And it's not even stylized. It's the same exact font they used for the last time, or like the same background. A little bite.
in. What time
weird-
is it supposed to be tomorrow?
9 a.m.
Okay,
Central?
I will be asleep.
Better start dreaming about it. It's gonna be Mr. Dream from Punch Out, because everybody remembers that. Everybody remembers him.
I don't know if we're gonna.
I remember Mr.
I'd expect another third-party character at this point.
I would too, but we're starting off with ARMS, so it's like I'm thinking either a Xenoblade character.
No, man.
That
Travis
would
touchdown.
get people to shut the fuck up.
Travis would be- Travis would be godly. I did see the
Because Suda did change his
Overwatch.
stance. He went from "I'd like it to happen"
Yes.
to "no comment."
can't talk about it. Yeah. But I saw the Overwatch character rumor kind of come back earlier today as well. And I don't think it means anything because it came from some dude from fucking GameFAQs. He had a successful leak, but it's like, or successful prediction, but I don't think it means anything. And if it's an Overwatch character, it's probably
It's
fucking
going to be
Tracer,
Crash Bandicoot,
which would be Crash.
which I would hate.
I don't think it'll be Crash, but considering his game comes out on Friday, it would.
That's
be really
the
good
reason
timing
I
to
would
confirm
think
him.
so.
If it's
But-
Crash, we're gonna get a commercial. We're gonna get another reveal like we had with Mega Man.
If
You know what?
they
I don't
put
think it's gonna
Crash
be
in,
there.
then they
You know what?
win. Like Nintendo loses, Crash wins. Because back in the day, you remember the commercials with him in the megaphone outside of Nintendo, yelling at them.
Okay.
It'd be funny as hell if they had a mascot commercial. It's like, if you shut up, we'll put you in Smash. Okay.
Or they have like Mario
if it-
and the
if-
Crash
if it
mascot
was-
just punching each other.
If it was Crash, it would have to be more than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But God, I would really love if the Crash mascot just like came into that original Smash 64 commercial and just like me and you and you and me, and then Crash just comes in spinning
I miss
everyone
those
dead.
commercials.
But that commercial was. That is the fucking
The
Mario,
Mario
Got
Party
No
ones
commercial.
were
Those
great too. Like, it's not a Mario Party till something gets broken. You have like Luigi on the street, or like Yoshi on the streets, and you just like baseball bat something.
Thank you. Okay,
commercials
so
are
I've got
Amazing.
Harry and Jesse are ready to play. I think Ellie's about to be ready to play. JT's ready to play. I'm probably gonna head over to the lab and get that set up. Steven, if you want to come with.
I will, and I want to figure this fucking quest out. The only thing I can think of is standing still, and
What's
look
the
it up
quest?
on the YouTubes.
What quest are you on?
the game's been out for 2 days.
Oh, no. Every
okay,
quest has already
and?
been solved on YouTube. Trust me, I've looked.
It's treasure lost, treasure found.
I've done that
Well,
one.
look it up.
Like part.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. You have somebody right here.
Which part are you on?
Okay,
That's
Tommy. I'm at the part where I gotta enter the ruin and search for strange jade.
Okay. And which Jade are you on?
I'm on 2. I finished 1 of 4.
Okay.
Hold on. Before you get all into that, I'm gonna head on over to the lab. It's good being over here.
Yeah, thanks for coming
y'all
on.
Take it easy. Of
I
course.
Alright.
missed the first 1 or 2 games, but I'll be there later.
All right. See you then.
Wait, what's he talking about?
Oh, they're going to play Among Us over in the lab.
Ah.
Okay. So, if the one that you're confused at, is it the one in front of the big pool?
Yeah, or maybe, I guess, it's the one that if you investigate it, says to unite in ambition is to be steadfast and immovable for all time.
And then it says, like, this mechanism doesn't work, you'll have to figure something out.
I don't even get that to pop up.
No, okay. Because you're at the part where you have to find 4 Jades, right?
Yep.
Okay. The one in front of the big pool, you cannot... it's the 5th one. You can't activate it till you've done the other ones.
Okay, so the one... Then I'm not at the big pool, because this one marks as 1 out of 4.
And if there's, like, a light going up, that means you've already activated it.
Yes, I did activate it.
And then you just go and find the other ones.
Where the fuck am I?
They don't give you the marker, you just have to find them. I know where they all are on the map. But... They're
all in the same relative area, yes?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, they're pretty far
Like
apart, but the same area. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have
Like
to...
if you find the one, you could see the big open pool on the map. When you look at it, there's just like this circular spot on the map that's just filled with water. From there, one of them is like
right below the
immediately
flames.
east.
Oh,
to
there
the
we go.
Right.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
There's one near the Lahul pool or whatever, the little squares that are popping up.
Yeah. But no, like every quest has already been documented and put on YouTube.
That's insane.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of content for a mobile game that just came out, but at the same time, if you're playing it like a normal game and you're not just like playing it an hour here or 2 as mobile games are designed,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of content, and you can easily just spend a day or 2 breezing through it all. But it has a lot of like scaling content to Genshin Impact as well. Like as the world level goes up, I'm about to fight like the first actual big boss. I'm about to fight Storm Terror. I kind of just didn't want to. My own fault though, because the fact that I waited till I hit rank 20, now Storm Terror is going to be more difficult than he was before, because I went up a world level. But I've just been like grinding side quests and doing stuff like that.
A different character on my party. I need ice. Oh, because I'm under attack. I can't configure my party.
No, you can't change the party when you're in combat. But I do, we might even stream that game some, because that's something I can do. Especially if people end up hearing this in the chat, I don't know. I'll probably put notice out in the Vomitorium, maybe in a couple of their servers I'm in, but if anybody who plays Genshin Impact, and if you're listening to this on Spotify or any of the other podcast places, iTunes, Google Play, contact me through at Vomitorium or at I'm in a Metal. We'll set things up. I can get you my user ID. We might stream some Genshin Impact with some people. We can have up to 4 people in a group, so we can rotate groups and stuff. Maybe do some multi-streaming and have some fun. I really, really enjoy the game. It's got most of what I like for the Breath of the Wild, and it fixed most of what I didn't like.
Yeah, I'm glad I can climb when it's raining.
Yeah, because then rain becomes a nice ambient atmospheric effect instead of like the biggest detriment in your entire life.
Yeah, it also makes certain characters ridiculously over fucking powered.
Oh yeah, like if you're playing Lisa in the rain.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Especially she already being a mage can spam her ability because it's like what a 1.5 second cooldown. So you're just like
Arc on
click,
arc.
click, 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 E, click, 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 E, click, 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 E, click, click, E, yeah. Really fun game. I hope at some point they do increase the party size because it would be cool to have more people, but I'm fine even just being able to play with 3 different people.
If they end up doing raids or something, party size will go up. They just gotta do raids.
That's probably also why, like, Storm Terror, I do think he'll probably end up being a raid at some point, which is why you can't do it co-op right now. There'll probably be like an Ultra Storm Terror raid or something. I don't know. I would like that. Or maybe that Dark Dragon that was in the story. And
sorry,
then, so
I'm not really paying too much attention. I'm setting up to watch Forrest stream so I can bitch talk his like strategies in real time through his chat.
But so I was wrong.
I'm impacting Genshin's.
I thought it was an isekai because it looked like an isekai from first. But as they flesh out the story more, I think you're actually from the heavenly realm or something like that. So you're an outlander or whatever, but you're not actually like from our world, which is better because I am sick to death of isekais.
So that super duper not at all obvious plot
twist that happens every time twins are involved.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I don't even mind spoiling this because
I'm like, well, that's gonna be what happens, and lo and
If
behold,
you had told me, and I'm a big spoiler guy, I don't like people spoiling stuff for me. But if you had told me that you're picking one of 2 twins from the start, I wouldn't even mind if you spoiled it for me because I already knew what was going to happen anyway.
Yeah, like it's not even trying to be secretive.
So as the only other person who's played through most of the main story of Dragalia Lost in this call still, do you see a lot of overlap between this game and Dragalia Lost, right?
I played Dragalia in a while. The last time I can remember playing it, like more than every once in a while, it was the part of the story where your generals are trying to stop you or something.
Okay. But did you get to the part where the strange girl that was with you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's like that similarity. Also, there's a lot of mechanical similarities where you have this main blonde-haired protagonist. He's got red eyes, but it's pretty close to the yellow eyes that you got. That is kind of just like your fill-in character. They give you all the characters you need to be able to complete the story mode. The world is very similar too, except instead of building up your own castle, it's you're helping out this place that you show up in.
Damn it, bitch! Why can't you be close to the next spot that I have to?
And both of them
Why do you gotta be at the end?
are definitely heavily based off of Breath of the Wild. One in mechanics, the other in Dragalia Lost. Rumored, if you listen to the interviews and stuff, was originally supposed to be a Breath of the Wild mobile game, and then it was just turned into Dragalia Lost like in the last few months of development.
Alright, time to go to the big pot. See if I can work closer to it. Yep.
But I like games like this where they basically give you everything you need. Because I don't mind gacha. Gacha's fine. As long as they give
It's basically a full game.
Yeah.
For the most part. With gacha mechanics as opposed to being a gacha game with gacha mechanics. Or a gacha game with full game. You know what I mean.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
I know what I mean. I just can't, say what I mean.
Do you know what you mean, though?
A little bit. Oh God, no, not 3 of these guys. Time to shoot them in the eyes, over and over and over again.
But yeah, I've really been enjoying that game. Probably gonna play some after this. Well, after I turn this into an audio file so everybody at home can listen to it. But then I'll probably play some. My only problem is, and I don't think it's a problem with my computer, because I was playing Phantasy Star and everything was running fine. I did hop in and do like a run. But every so often, it might just be the way the game interacts with my computer or something like that.
I can make these fuckers fall into the pool?
Yeah. Things die too, like if they stay in water.
That seems like a very poor design choice. Well, one of them won't fall in, so I guess.
I don't think it's that poor of a design choice, because you could do the same thing in Breath of the Wild and kill things by drowning them.
Yeah, but this dude's about to walk right into the pool.
What's he getting at? Let's get at something.
Main character sweat. Giggity.
Man, I got distracted. He said worrying about spoilers, so now he's just spoiling a bunch of things that I've already seen and know anyway.
Oh,
in the chat.
Someone in the chat?
Yeah. Rosebud is a sled. Tyler wasn't real. I'm assuming he's talking about Tyler Durden. Soylent Green is people. Her head is in the box. Snape kills Dumbledore. John dies at the end. But John doesn't die at the end, and that pisses me off. I feel like I was ripped off.
Collect treasure, then how the fuck... That's a lot of treasure.
I was promised at the end of the movie that John would die. He dies like... a third in, comes back to life, and then is still alive at the end of the movie.
Man,
I was promised Among Us stream I could shit talk, but he's still setting up.
Oh, why, Forrest, stop giving me all this time. I spent like 45 minutes to an hour trying to figure that damn thing out.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like there's a certain amount of it that I'm like, okay. But, like, giving other random little tidbits on the story is a bit frustrating.
There's a few of them in there that they just don't really tell you what to do. Like, there's this one quest that starts off, and it's, I think it's called the Strong Tree Stands Alone or something like that.
Yep, that one, I did that one. That one
and
was annoying.
You're, like, looking all over the town, and it's, like, the will that you need to look for that starts the quest is actually just in this tiny shack that you wouldn't even think about looking into.
Yeah, and then
it's easy after that, but it's just, like, finding that
There's another one where you are, finding it's another tree, in all honesty.
Yeah. Always
that is you're trying to find it because thieves buried treasure, and it's like it's at this spot, but the game's really bad about naming zones and them actually being and having names.
You know what the game is good at, though? Making the world look like it's inhabited.
Yeah, yes. It definitely does that.
Like, Breath of the Wild, I thought it was good at making the world feel lively, but other than, like, the couple villages and the stables everywhere, the world looked pretty empty. This one, there's, like, little tiny towns and villages just scattered everywhere.
I got a constellation thingy.
Oh, nice.
I'm upset because it's still it was for a dude ice one. I want a waifu ice. I want my entire party to be waifu. That's why I
Is
have
there
two
an ice
fire
one
eaters.
available right now?
Doubtful.
I can actually pull up the... They have the list of every available character on the site.
Random patch of rocks. Why is one missing? Where's the Korok?
I'm gonna
How
look.
am I getting
I'm
the
gonna see
Korok
if there's an
here?
ice waifu. Because right now they only have characters for Mondstadt and Liyue Harbor. So let's see what they have in Mondstadt.
There are so many ways that you can tell how much Breath of the Wild inspired this fucking game.
Yeah.
By like how you unlock some of the puzzles. Like, oh, there's a circle of statues and one's missing. What do I do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's drop this giant boulder there.
Oh,
All they need to do is say yahaha when the chest appears.
Did you make it to that spot I sent you? The lookout?
Was that what you... I believe so.
It's like just floating above the tallest mountain that you can get to?
Yes.
Yeah,
The one that you have to do the 3 birds for?
The birds,
Yeah, I
yeah.
did that. I did that earlier.
That was
pretty
the
cool.
picture I sent you, and you're so high up you can't even see the ground anymore.
I didn't even realize that was the same place,
Yeah.
to be completely honest.
But doesn't it kind of remind you of like Kami's Lookout?
Oh yeah, you got to do all this extra shit to get up there. Yeah, 100%. Oh, I just get to.
I want to wait until I max out the stamina, whatever it's at. Go up there and just see how far I can fly. It'd be crazy, since it's more of an RPG than Zelda, if you could eventually get your stamina so high that you could fly from there all the way to Mondstadt.
I mean, right now there's only 2 zones that are connected, right?
Yeah.
Or 2 zones.
We're obviously
game.
going to get
Well,
more because there's one for each of the
There's-
7.
Yeah, there's got to be what, 6 of them? At
Well,
least?
there has to be at least 5 more zones if we have 2, and there's one for each of the 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's 7. So we still got quite a few of them.
And who knows if there's like a secret 8th one. It's like, oh, there was this dark god that was fighting with everybody, blah blah blah.
Well, and we've also got adventurer rank up to 60.
Yeah.
So and that's just right now.
Obviously, they're.
I
gonna
was
support it for
actually
quite some
gonna-
time.
I was actually going to mention the idea of there being an 8th one, because that just seemed like something that would happen with this kind of game.
Oh yeah. Well, how many is it 12 animals on the Zodiac?
Yeah. Well, any zodiac is 12
that might-
because it has. I don't know why. It's just a
It-
very important number.
I don't think they're gonna add that many more.
No. We've got several elements already because I've already got a water waifu. I ended up getting Barbara last night.
I didn't pull a water waifu.
You get Barbara
Got
for
7
free
chaos.
if you join now, like early, and you make it to rank 20. I was just hoping to pull her before that because then they'd give me a consolation piece once I hit 20.
I at 19, I need 1,300 more experience to get to 20.
Oh, that's easy to get.
That it is. I got underneath Mondstadt
Oh, nice.
the first day I played because one of the walls doesn't render right, so when you're climbing it,
You
go
just fell
it
through.
and just fall underneath Mondstadt. That's how I got into Mondstadt the first time, was that, and then I spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out how to climb up.
Is Jean ice? Because she kind of looks like she would be. She's either ice or
I
water.
don't know. Is there a way to
Everybody's color coded.
details?
She's like a light blue though. She's kind of got like the same colors that
Barbara's water.
Kaya, yeah. Barbara is water. Kaya and Jean have the same color palette, so I'm assuming they're the same element.
Jean looks like she's wind.
Does she? Because she's very blue.
Well, if you look at the symbol next to her picture, that honestly looks like it's wind and not water or ice.
Oh, well, I'm on the website, so I don't see symbols.
Oh, I'm looking at it by
Okay,
wind.
then she is probably wind.
Because Venti's got the wing looking one, and she does too.
Yeah, okay. Then she's wind.
She's wind.
I mean,
just
kind
on
of
the
makes
website, there
sense.
are
She
no,
is the
symbols.
She is like the leader of the Mondstadt area, and they follow the Wind God. So,
I'm just. Well, then, did you can look then if all the symbols are there to find out who's the ice. Just whoever has the same symbol as Kaya.
It doesn't show the other characters' symbols.
Oh, okay. Oh, you already
It's
have
really
Jean. I don't have her yet.
I don't have Jean. No, I'm looking at the Wish.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because
And they
she's
need to
one of
have
the.
more
She's the basic
food.
Wish target summon.
Yeah, they need to have more food that restores health and a decent amount of health.
I'm wondering what Mona is. Because she looks like a witch, and she's very dark, like in color palette. I
See
don't
if I
think she's
saw that
lightning
name.
because she's not the same color palette as Lisa.
Now, Mona doesn't show up on the...
Yeah. But she's got like this really dark purplish, black, and red color palette.
Yeah, it doesn't show them in here, which is annoying. But
Fischl has a similar color palette, and she's lightning. She's a lightning archer. That was pretty cool when I got her.
is that what that
The eye patch girl
one is?
with the raven.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They do have a decent amount of archers.
Leeway. Let's see if there's somebody who looks like they could be an ice waifu in Leeway. Probably not. Well, maybe. Kishing might be an ice waifu. She looks like she could be.
I just want a waifu of every type.
I don't know if she actually has cat ears because it's cut off at the top. Yeah, actually it looks like she has cat ears. Or they could just be her hair in,
A cat
buns.
girl waifu.
Yeah. They could just be, her hair in buns that look like cat ears. There are people in the game with actual cat ears, though. Like, when you're at that one town, there's, stables. Alright, that one town, there's a hunter. And there's a whole side quest with, what's her face? Xingling, right? And the hunter chief, not Olaf, or is it Olaf? Yeah, Olaf is the chief. And he's got like an ancestor, I think. No, Olaf is the ancestor. But anyway, both of them have cat ears.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I wouldn't be surprised if later we do get characters that have those features. Especially because like this game is clearly targeted weebs. If you look at the motto when you start the game, right, for MiHoYo, it's something like otakus being empowered or something like that.
Yeah, Otaku Save the World or something.
Otaku Save the World, yeah. It's like, weeb. I'm enjoying the game, but that was kind of cringe.
I do enjoy the game quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, you better not do dirty things to me at this meeting. So I can't pet the dogs. I'm pissed off about it.
Yeah, you can't pet the dogs. What's up with that?
0 to 10.
Basically, yeah. This game is worthless without being able to pet the dogs. Developers, if you're listening to this, I don't know why you would be, but if you are, I'm joking. But I do want to pet the dogs.
Need somebody like the developer from Enter the Gungeon, where it's like, I got you, fam.
I love Devolver.
Yeah.
Or is Devolver just the publisher for that one? No, I think they developed that one. I don't know.
Oh, you know what they should have done with the characters? And to some extent they did, but it's not consistent. Is everybody's eye color should have been whatever their element is. Since, you know, they have visions, that's what they call their connection to the element. They should have, like, changed it to where their eye is the same color as their vision.
Does yours change based off of your color, or is it always?
I think it's always yellow. Because you'd think it would have started green since you start off with wind. Right?
I didn't pay attention.
Yeah. And a lot of them are like within the same like realm of what they do. Like it's pretty close. But it's not consistent. Like I believe what's his name? Bennett is Bennett is a fire sword guy, but he has green eyes. So it's like it doesn't match up. A few of the lightning people have green eyes, though. I don't think you would expect wind to be that. So it's just like whatever they wanted the character's eyes to be, but they really should have just done that as a theme since they call it vision, to where people's eye colors or whatever their element was. It would have been very thematic. And, you know, especially because
stop being an idiot.
Because we're dealing with a delay, I don't really have too much to talk about. I figure we'll probably just end this here. 2 hours is fine. I would thank you guys for coming on. I haven't been able to run the show in a while. I think if we go any further than this, it's just going to slog on for the last hour. And the delay might even just be getting worse over time for all I know, too. And I was recording this for a good portion as well, because as soon as I cut this, it's probably going to cut the stream at wherever, like, the 3 minutes ago. So people won't even be able to probably hear the goodbye on the live version. But yeah, again, thanks for coming.
Yeah, I noticed the lag was ridiculous.
I don't know why. It's probably an ISP thing, because this never happens.
Yeah.
Keeps just being
yeah, I just decided to hop in for this last hour after I got off work, so.
Yeah. Giggity.
So we'll catch you guys later. And again, Steven, we should definitely play because you're already at that point. Let's play some Genshin later.
Yep. Yeah, we can do it later.
I know you're going to get some sleep.
I need to... Oh, I might. I don't know. I'll probably take a nap somewhere in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll shit talk Forrest on his chat during Among Us.
Well, you get to level 15. It doesn't take very long to do
Among
that.
Us. That's going to be why. What's up?
Oh, I was telling Buck to get to level 15. It doesn't take too long to do that.
No, it took me a couple of days. I wasn't playing nonstop. But no, 15 is really easy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Goodbye, people on the platforms that suck.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be able to get back on schedule. I don't know. We'll catch you guys later.
Bye-bye.